when I got here and started like talking to Korean people and like getting more comfortable with them, I feel like when I go back to Canada and I see like a Korean person or another Asian person, I'm like, hey, what's up, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah, then we have a bond.
Yeah, and I'll have like a bond with them, and I'm gonna like make Korean friends when I go back to Canada. People probably think it's weird. It's like, why does this guy want to talk to me so bad? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up, everyone? This is my friend Christian. I met him at orientation. We've known each other for what, 7 months now? Yeah, 7 months. Maybe I should talk a little louder because there's so much background noise. But yeah, he lives in Gangwon-do. He's about like an hour and a half away from me. And right now we're in Seoul. We're actually just at a coffee shop. We just had some breakfast. And today's topic, I want to talk about our 6-month experience in Korea and how it's kind of changed us and what we like about this place and what we don't. So first things first, how do you like Korea?
Korea's good. I actually like it more now than I did when I first got here. So as I've already told you, when I first got here, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do 1 year and get out. It'll be a one and done type thing. There was like a 20% chance I would stay. Now that it's been 6 months, I'm kind of thinking like what I'll do after. It lines up better that I'll probably end up staying in Korea for a second year now. So it's like, it grows on you. I mean, I enjoyed it from the beginning, but still, like, it gets better. There's a lot of incentives to stay. Yeah, it's a nice place to live.
Yeah, no, same. So when I came here, I had the idea of only staying for 1 year. And I'm still thinking of doing the same, but so many of my friends, they're saying, oh, I'm staying for a second year, I'm staying for a second year. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, I don't know, maybe I should do the same thing as well, because when you go back to Canada, we're going to have the regular job, do the regular thing and stuff. And being here, we're exploring the rest of Asia. He just came back from Japan. From like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, so, but you as well.
Yeah, same with me.
We get to explore.
Yeah. So I still want to go to China, I still want to see the rest of Asia and stuff like that, so I don't know if I should go back.
Yeah, you might have to stay.
Yeah.
When people become like lifers here, so I feel like that's what's going to happen. I'm like, 1 year, all right, maybe one more. All right, maybe 12 more. Staying here.
Then you get married to a Korean woman, you're like, all right. Yeah, and then I guess I'm stuck here. But yeah, no, for me, I think, obviously, like, we're learning some stuff in Korean, so that's definitely changed us, that we understand Koreans more, we understand Korean culture more, and I'm from Canada and you're from America. Yeah, so he's from Florida / Tennessee.
Yeah, so born in Tennessee, moved to Florida when I was 10.
Yeah, right. And so when I got here, like, there was some, Asian people in Canada. I had some Asian friends as well. But like, when I got here and started like talking to Korean people and like getting more comfortable with them, I feel like when I go back to Canada and I see like a Korean person or another Asian person, I'm like, hey, what's up, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah, then we have a bond.
Yeah, and I'll have like a bond with them, and I'm gonna like make Korean friends when I go back to Canada. People probably think it's weird. It's like, why does this guy want to talk to me so bad? You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'll be like, 안녕하세요, and then they're like, what?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'll go to like a Korean barbecue place and like start speaking in Korean.
Yeah.
Even though they probably speak English.
Yeah.
I'll just start speaking Korean. Like, oh shit, I'm an American now. I can speak English.
Yeah.
So it will be weird when I go back.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And in terms of teaching as well, like teaching is pretty cool. I remember I used to watch like videos before I got here of like people teaching. I found it pretty nerve-wracking. I don't know if you did the same. Did you?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like public speaking.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, just with children.
Yeah.
And like, it's all on you. You make a mistake, like, they're there. Luckily, they don't know enough English to like, if you make a mistake, they don't usually catch it.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, like I mispronounced that word.
Yeah.
I'll just say it again. Like, they probably didn't catch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking. Even so, we just started back this week for our second semester. Even like the first day of like getting in front of the class, I was like, all right, like I got to prepare myself for this again. Because you get out of the rhythm of doing it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, like I'm teaching again. Like, you got to have like your presence and everything. So yeah, it is a little weird to get in that mindset until I get past the like being the teacher of the class.
Yeah, same thing with me. I remember my first class, like I was so nervous. I walked in, I was just like, oh man, like I don't know if I'm doing this right and stuff. But the students don't understand English, so when you're speaking, you're just like, to them it's just like right? And you're like messing up, and they don't recognize that you're messing up. Your co-teacher will probably be like, okay, this guy's screwing up, right? You just keep going with the flow. But like, yeah, same thing with me. Like this week was my first week teaching, so like I literally forgot how to teach. It was like 2 months since like we taught because of winter camp and like vacation and stuff like that. And so I got back in there and I was just like, oh hey class, and like hey, and then I'm like, so how was the last 2 months? And then like no response. They don't know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah.
And I think elementary school is actually harder. So I teach elementary and middle school. Elementary is a little harder to get into the swing of, because like you have to give like that like playful energy, and it can be weird because it's like an uncomfortable thing to do, especially with your co-teacher there, to kind of act like silly for the kids. So I think that's even more difficult to like get in the teaching mentality of. Obviously they're easier to deal with as students, but just getting in that playful like, hi kids, like, blah blah blah. It's kind of weird. Like I was teaching the third graders, which is basically like kindergarten, or like the first year they learn English in Korea. And like I'm teaching them the alphabet. I'm like singing it to them, and like it's kind of like an uncomfortable thing to do. You know, like A, B, C.
Yeah. Were they laughing and stuff, or?
Yeah, they kind of thought it was funny, but they were going along with it. But that's just like, that's difficult for me to like get into that. Like, all right, like let's be goofy now. It's a little easier with the middle schoolers. You like come with your composure and everything.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to get in that like free spirit mood.
Yeah. It's funny. So like I teach at a girls' middle school, and so for the whole last semester I was pretty much teaching only girls. I had a couple of travel schools where I would go and I'd teach boys as well. And so you're talking about how you just started teaching girls, right? And how they're like different. Yeah. So when I walked into school like my first week, and like the students were getting to know me, they're all like screaming and like hollering every time I walked by. And then like this semester, the same thing happened, and they hadn't seen me in a long time. They're like, oh, Asher and whatever. And so now I'm getting spoiled. So like in the cafeteria, sometimes I expect them to like say hi or like cheer or whatever. And then like I walk in, and I'm just like feeling like a boss and stuff. And then I get no reaction. I'm just like,
come on,
yeah, like,
here.
where you at?
Like throw the cafeteria doors open.
Yeah, like, come on.
Nothing.
Yeah, no
okay.
response. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it is. Like,
Yeah.
I have girls now, so my middle school is all boys. This is the first year they're integrating girls into it, and then just for the first grade though. So within 3 years it'll be all integrated. And it is like they like guys. It was cool. Like they give you like attention and everything, but the girls like, man, you're like a celebrity too as a foreigner.
Yeah.
You walk in and everyone's like, oh, like you're crazy, handsome.
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
all like talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure that like that's gonna get to my head, and one day I'm gonna come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not gonna give me anything.
Yeah.
Like, all right, like,
yeah.
Well, there's an ego blow.
Yeah. Because obviously they have exams and they have other things in life. They may have a bad day or whatever, so they're not always so like cheerful and stuff. So, but yeah, Seoul. I remember the first time I came to Seoul, like I was like really scared. Like obviously when you first come to Korea, like you're slowly like opening yourself up to like the rest of like your area, and then the rest of the province, and then like Seoul. And so when orientation was done, like we're all messaging each other, being like, hey man, how's your place? Like how's this, how's that, whatever. And then I remember the first time we came here, like I was so scared, like I was like, where am I? Like I don't know where I'm going, and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, now that when we come to Seoul, we're just like, where am I meeting you? I'm like this spot, alright, hop on the bus 2 hours, get to the subway, just like freely roam, like it's pretty dope.
Yeah, we've gotten comfortable. I guess gotten more in the swing of things. Like it's been 6 months. We're like, veterans here.
Yeah, veterans.
Yeah, when I first came to Seoul, I think the subway was the most intimidating. Like you got to get on this line and then transfer over to this line and then do this. I mean, even still, like it's difficult. I messed up with getting here last night. I hopped on the wrong subway, but it wasn't anything nerve-wracking. It was like, all right, like I just screwed up. I'll hop on the next one.
Right.
But yeah, for the first time, it was like, oh shit, like what I do, like it is, and I didn't want to ask anyone for help. Like it's kind of awkward to like approach people, you know, as
Yeah.
a foreigner, like,
Yeah.
I need to go here.
A lot of people speak English here too.
Yeah. But I did, you know, last night I was like, all right, I need to go here. Like, is this the right bus? You just get more acclimated, more comfortable in a foreign environment.
Yeah. I used to take a lot of taxis here for that exact same reason. Like, I was afraid of the subway. I was like, yo, I'll get here, I'll get lost, no one will know where I am and stuff like that. And so, like, I used to tell the taxi driver. And taxi drivers here, not a lot of them speak English, actually. So that's the worst way to travel. Because, like, you can walk or you can take the subway, people will tell you where to go. So I used to pay, like, money. Even though taxis aren't that expensive, I used to, like, take them because I felt, like, safer. And I was like, okay, the taxi driver is going to know where to take me.
Bring it exactly.
Yeah, exactly where I need to go. But yeah, I spent a lot of money like my first month here, and then everyone's like, bro, just use the subway. It's like $2, and then like you can travel across the whole place, right? The whole city.
It is a lot nicer.
Yeah.
But it's getting past that.
Getting past that
scared
anxiety.
barrier.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of our summary of like our 6 months in Korea. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, no, not really. You start off a little nervous and just grow into it, and it's all normal now.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, well, I'm sure you hear more from him because he has a YouTube channel actually, International Ishak.
Check me out. New video every Thursday.
Every Thursday, all right? So he talks about stuff about EPIK, other interesting topics and stuff. So give his channel a look. I'll put his channel in the description below. And yeah, check out Christian. So thanks for watching, guys.
See you guys.
Yeah, see you later. Stay dreaming, stay chasing. Bye. And so now I'm getting spoiled. So like in the cafeteria, sometimes I expect them to like say hi or like cheer or whatever. And then like I walk in and I'm just like feeling like a boss and stuff. And then I get no reaction. I'm just like,
oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right.
Come on, guys.
yeah, like,
Here.
where you at?
Like, throw the cafeteria doors open.
Yeah, come on.
Nothing.
Yeah, no
okay.
response. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.